Have you ever worked an entire month, done your best, made sacrifices, cut expenses, and still felt like you're barely surviving? Like the money comes into your life just to leave the same day. Like no matter how hard you try to move forward, you're stuck in the exact same place. And the hardest part isn't earning little. The hardest part is feeling like your financial life has no direction. But let me tell you something honestly. It's not the amount of money that defines your future. It's what you do with the little you have right now. Earning less is not a life sentence. It's a starting point. And even though no one talks about it openly, many people who now live with financial peace once started exactly where you are. Not with thousands in the bank, not with inheritances, not with lucky breaks. They started with discipline, with strategy, and with different decisions. Most people who earn little make 5 mistakes that keep them trapped in survival mode. Not because they're irresponsible, but because no one ever taught them how to manage money strategically. Today, we're going to talk about those 5 mistakes, and if you recognize yourself in any of them, don't judge yourself. Just pay attention, because that's where change begins. The first mistake is not knowing exactly where your money goes. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Many people say, "I just don't make enough," but they can't clearly explain how much they spend on food, transportation, subscriptions, small treats, impulse purchases. Money doesn't disappear magically. It leaves through small decisions repeated every single day. A coffee here, a quick online order there, a delivery because I deserve it. And when you add it all up at the end of the month, you realize it wasn't so small after all. You don't need to earn more to take control. You need clarity. When you know where every dollar goes, something shifts inside you. You stop feeling like a victim. You become aware. And financial awareness is the first step toward freedom. The second mistake is living reactively instead of intentionally. If every unexpected expense becomes a crisis, it's not because life is against you. It's because there's no system protecting you. When you earn little, planning isn't optional, it's essential. Because every mistake costs more, every surprise hits harder. You don't need a complicated spreadsheet full of formulas, you need something simple. Decide where your money will go before it arrives. Give every dollar a purpose. What isn't planned disappears. What is organized grows. Slowly maybe, but it grows. The third mistake is saying, "When I earn more, then I'll start saving." That sentence is a mental trap. If you can't manage 100, you won't magically manage 1,000. Discipline doesn't appear with a raise, it's built now, with the little, with the tight budget, with the uncomfortable choices. Saving when you earn less doesn't mean putting away huge amounts. It means training your mind not to spend everything that comes in. Even if it's 5%, even if it feels insignificant, you're not just building savings, you're building identity. You're becoming the kind of person who pays their future first before paying their impulses. The fourth mistake is using debt as a permanent safety net. Debt isn't always evil, but when it becomes your automatic solution every time money runs short, it turns into invisible chains. You end up paying for yesterday with today's income, and tomorrow stays hostage. When you earn less, debt feels heavier, interest hits harder, stress multiplies, and the most dangerous part is how normal it starts to feel. But every time you choose not to go into debt for something that isn't truly urgent, you strengthen your freedom. Sometimes real wealth is simply having the power to say no. The fifth mistake is failing to invest in yourself. And this is where many people get confused. They think investing only means stocks or businesses. But when you earn little, your most powerful investment is your knowledge, your skills, your ability to increase your income over time. If all your free time is spent on distractions that build nothing, the real issue isn't your current salary, it's your projection. Learning something new, improving in your profession, developing a digital skill, understanding how money actually works, those things raise your financial ceiling. Now, maybe you're thinking, that sounds good, but my situation is tough. And you're right, not everyone starts from the same place. Not everyone has the same opportunities. But within your reality, there is always a small margin of choice. And that margin, no matter how small, is powerful. Stopping the cycle of survival doesn't happen overnight. It happens when you change your relationship with money, when you stop seeing it as something that barely reaches the end of the month and start seeing it as a tool you can direct, even if it's limited. Start with something simple. For the next 30 days, track every expense. Not to shame yourself, not to feel guilty, but to understand yourself. Then build a small emergency fund, even if it feels tiny. $20, $50, whatever you can manage. The number isn't the point, the existence of it is. That small cushion can be the difference between panic and control when something unexpected happens. After that, commit to improving one skill that can increase your income. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow, but you can start building something on the side. A service, a digital skill, a small project. Extra income rarely starts big. It starts small, but it starts. And here's something critical. Surround yourself with information that elevates you. What you listen to daily shapes your decisions. If you constantly consume messages that say money is impossible, that success is only for the lucky, that everything is broken, your mind adapts to that narrative. But if you choose to learn, to hear stories of people who built from nothing, to study practical strategies, your perspective changes. This isn't about empty motivation, it's about real financial education, discipline, repeated actions. Because financial freedom isn't an event, it's a quiet process built when no one is watching. Maybe today you can't change your income, but you can change your system. And when you change your system, eventually your results follow. Don't compare yourself to someone 10 steps ahead. Compare yourself to who you were 6 months ago. Are you more aware? Do you make better decisions? Are you more intentional with your spending? Leaving survival mode means no longer living emotionally on edge every payday. It means sleeping with less anxiety. It means knowing that even if you earn little, you're moving forward. And progress, no matter how small, rebuilds your confidence. If this message connected with you, don't let it fade like just another video. Reflect on it, challenge your habits, adjust what needs to be adjusted. Sometimes a single idea applied consistently can completely change your financial direction. And if you're at that point where you want more than survival, where you want stability, dignity, peace of mind, then you're exactly where you need to be to begin. Not when you earn more, not when everything is perfect, now. Because the difference between surviving and progressing isn't the size of your paycheck, it's the decisions you make with what you already have. Thank you for staying until the end. In the next video, we're going to break down a practical, step-by-step plan to get out of debt, even with a low income. And that might just be the missing piece you need to completely transform your financial story.